Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Mwah. So today's video is going to be a little bit different because you guys know that I'm trying to get more into lifestyle videos. So, and not really just lifestyle videos, but also just like chit chatting because I just want to talk to you guys sometimes. Sometimes I really don't just want to get on here and do makeup and it be real impersonal because we're a family. We're getting to know each other, okay? So today's video is going to be by the title. I'm sure that you already know, but today's video is going to be a video on becoming the woman that you want to be, especially in these times now where, people are stuck in their houses, and not really able to go out. A lot of businesses and stuff are closed. So I just figured this is a great time to just reevaluate and reinvent ourselves. A lot of us, even myself, a lot of us are not exactly the women that we would like to be. I know that I'm not. Like, I'm working on it, but I know that I'm not there yet. And I just wanted to give you ladies, if you are, trying to do that and you just aren't sure of what to do, I just want to give you some tips. And these are also some tips that I've been using myself. So stay tuned for these tips. Oh, I love coffee so much. So tip number one is organization. You really just want to figure out what it is that you want to change about yourself and some things that you just want to improve on. It doesn't have to necessarily be complete change. Maybe you just want to add on or improve on something. And you want to basically put those in a list as far as what you would like to do more than others and what you need to do now as far as what can wait till later. So I just feel like it's really important to kind of organize that because you can get sidetracked. I know me, I can really have my mind on one thing and go completely left to something totally different that has nothing to do with what I said in the first place. So I had to start learning to write things down. I keep a lot of notes in my phone just so that I can keep track of where I'm at and what I want to do. And it's just a lot easier as far as me. And I'm pretty sure it will be a lot easier as far as anyone else who's trying to obtain or, go after a certain way of life. So tip number one is organize. Okay, tip number two is do some kind of meditation. Adopt some type of meditation or relaxation or something because it is important to be able to take 15 to 30 minutes and just unwind. Just being able to relax and not worry about anything. Just sit in silence. I will come into my beauty room and I'll just close the door and I'll just sit in here. I'll just sit here and think or not think, close my eyes and just relax. I'll listen to the sounds around me because I do have a window in here. So I like to listen to, outside and just hear the outside world, but without really interacting with it because it's just really relaxing for me. Also, even when I go to sleep, I have to sleep with my window open or the sounds of rain or stuff or anything or something. The sounds of rain and stuff because it's just something about letting go and listening to the world around you. It's just really relaxing for me. So adopt some type of way that you can meditate. Okay. Tip number three is evaluate your friendships and relationships. Like I said, this is not in any type of order, but that is a very, 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 very important one because keeping toxic people around you is enough to just mess up your inner peace. Even if you don't have inner peace per se, it is enough to just ruin everything. It's keeping negative energies around you. People will say that they're happy for you and people will act they're in your circle or whatever and secretly envy you or secretly be jealous of you or whatever. It is important to be able to see that and look at people's actions that you wouldn't normally whatever, it's no big deal. But it's important to see those things and be do I do I really want to keep this person's energy around me? Like, okay, so tip number 4 is try to learn new things. The way that I do that is I like to read books. Well, that's what I've been doing recently. I've been reading a lot. And even if it's not like a factual book and it's not like statistics or anything like that, it's just the fact of you opening up your mind to something, to a totally different reality, and just like sinking in. Like the book that I just got done reading, it is called The Hazelwood, and it is by Melissa Albert, and this is a really good book, you guys. Like, I read this book in no time at all. It is so good. I just like all books. I like all books, to be totally honest. It just depends if it catches my attention. If not, whatever. But reading is important, and that is how I learn new things, and that is how I just open my mind up to new experiences. So it is important to just, even if it's like a fashion magazine, or even if you're like watching a documentary, or however you choose to learn something new, do that. Learn something new. So tip number 5, get done up. I believe 100% that if you look good, you feel good. I used to get into a funk because I wear a lot of comfortable clothes, and by comfortable clothes I mean sweatpants and a t-shirt, and call it a day. Whenever I would have clothes on, it was very rare, and it would only be for a short amount of time, and then I would change back into sweatpants and a t-shirt or a sweater. So get done up. Like, there's nothing like putting on a cute outfit, doing your makeup a little bit, even if you don't do makeup, put on a little mascara, a little lip gloss, lipstick, whatever, girl. Just get done up. Like, walk out there and get out your comfort zone. Like, wear colors, wear prints, try something that you wouldn't normally do, like that bold red lip that you like, I don't know if I can pull it off. Girl, get it. So tip number 6 is treat yourself. I know that we all, even myself, I know that we get out there and we always, like, a lot of us think about other people more than we think about ourselves, but that is not healthy. It's not healthy to feel like somebody else deserves something over you. Like, if you have children, small children and stuff like that, then by all means do get what they need instead of doing something for yourself. But if everybody else is taken care of and you have not treated yourself in a while, please do treat yourself. Treat yourself. It doesn't have to be an expensive gift. If you go to where? Let me think of a place. I love Marshalls, so we're going to use Marshalls. You go to Marshalls. You see that they got a Laura Geller highlight $17, and you like, darn, I don't know. Get that highlight. Get it. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 is exercise. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm the biggest, like, let me go to the gym. But I have been going to the gym recently. Before it was like you couldn't go anywhere and everywhere shut down, I was going to the gym, and even if I wasn't working out super duper hard, I was really going, and I would really just walk on the treadmill. Even I started like walking my dog a lot more, because it was just like I need to get out the house, I need to move around, I need to just walk, like just exercise a little bit. Like, even it doesn't matter how you choose to do it. You can either go to the gym or you can walk around your neighborhood, but please do take the time to exercise, because walking, I'm pretty sure there's like some scientific way to say it, but I don't know what it is. But I heard, I didn't necessarily Google it myself, but I heard that walking like releases, like, it's a good stress reliever, and it's just, it just helps you kind of focus and like align your energies. So taking a walk is very much not. Number 8 is give back to the less fortunate. I am a really firm believer in giving to the less fortunate. I do donate a lot of my clothes. I do try to get out there and feed the homeless, especially right now with the situation that's going on in the world. Everyone is buying up everything, and it's just so sad, because while we are blessed to be able to afford to buy these things, there are people out there in the world who cannot afford to buy these things. So I think it's very important to give back to those who are less fortunate than us. I believe in it wholeheartedly. You know, I come from, you know, not necessarily poverty, but we didn't have it all. And it was like people who would donate, like my Christmases. I remember one Christmas, this is totally off topic, but I remember one Christmas I got a Barbie, is it a Barbie dream dollhouse or something like that? I don't know, talking dollhouse or something. And it just made my world. And I know that it did come from someone donating it to me, you know. So I'm not above it. I feel like everyone should be able to give back to the less fortunate. So tip number 9 is financial stability. It's kind of hard to speak on this one because I'm not like a financial genius or anything like that, but I do know that it is important to save. Now, saving is a bit tricky because there are some people who work, but they just don't necessarily make enough to save a certain amount every single like week or 2 weeks or month or however. So I say just save what you can. If you're like, you know, oh, I can save $10, you know, whatever. I have, you know, let's say you pay all your bills and stuff and you have $100 left over. Take like $15, $20 and just save it. You can keep the rest. Save, just start some kind of savings, because savings really do come in handy and you don't really realize it until something happens and you don't really have the money to fix the problem. And my last tip is travel. Travel. I cannot stress it enough. I do not travel as much as I would have liked up until this point in my life, but I do plan on traveling a lot more now that I am good to go. I'm ready to go. But yes, definitely travel. Like, I know a lot of people where I come from in North Carolina who have never left North Carolina. And it's amazing to me. It's like, whoo, girl, you need to get out of there. Get out of there. Like, if you don't have kids or anything, like, please go. I always hear people like, oh, I wish I could do this. I wish I can do that. Go. Like, you wish that you could go live in Atlanta. Go live in Atlanta. Make a plan and go, like, work toward that. Like, there's a girl I watch on YouTube, Cherry. I think her name's Cherry, but I'm not sure if that's her YouTube name. But she moved to New York from North Carolina on like a couple $1,000s, and she stayed there for quite a while. And it was just because she said she wanted to go, and she went. She realized that she, you know, I don't know if she didn't like it or what the situation was, but she still went, and she lived there for quite a bit. So it's like, if you want to travel and you want to experience new things, please do it. There are so many cheap ways to travel, especially right now with these plane tickets being how they are. Now, I don't suggest going out there right now, but what I was gonna do, this is the tea, y'all. I was gonna buy a plane ticket now and just get it for later. Like, take advantage of what the prices are and get it later. I found some really affordable tickets that went all the way, that were out in like May, like the end of May and stuff. So y'all, take a plane, get on the cruise, whatever. Not right now, but later. Just get the tickets now so you know that you're gonna go. Those are my 10 tips for becoming the woman that you want to be. Like, it's 2020, y'all. Like, we can't keep being uncomfortable. Like, we can't like not be our fullest best selves, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but we cannot be the best that we could be if we don't like improve. So these are my tips. Follow them. If you have some tips that I did not say, leave them down in the comment section. I want to hear them, and I also want to hear why do you feel like that's a good tip. Like, what is it about that that's like, oh yeah, we should start doing this? If you have any questions or anything, just leave everything down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.